We're going to start this riff up on the 12th fret, on the bottom two strings, the low E and A strings. And what we're going to do is you're going to bar that first finger over those bottom two strings and hold them both down at the same time, like this, okay? Then what you want to do is quickly hammer, as soon as you pick these two notes at the same time, you hammer your third finger down onto the 14th fret of the A string, like this. Okay, so, and you do that 3 times in a row. So yeah, do make sure that you keep that finger on that first finger, and the third finger has to be ready to hammer down. So have it hovering a few centimeters above the string. It can go straight down like that. And again, yep, we're going to hit that 3 times. Okay, now once you've done that, we're going to do some hammering on. On the A string, you're going to put your first finger on the 12th fret, and you're going to play that 12th fret and hammer down onto the 14th fret. So you pick the 12th fret, but you hammer that third finger down onto the 14, and then you do the same on the D string. 12 to 14 with the same fingers. So it goes like this. Okay, and then it does a similar thing again. It does the a hammer on from 12 to 14 on the A string. But this time, on the second time round, you do hit that D string on the 12th fret. But now you're just going to pick the 14th fret of the A string to finish that first riff. So to put that all together, and you will notice that when I played this in the demo, when I was doing the, on this part when I was hitting the A string, I was doing down picks, and when I was on the D string, picking upwards like this. And yeah, when you're playing it at full speed, it's going to make it flow a lot better if you do that picking. So down on the A string, up on the D string. Alright, so that is the first riff, and we're going to play that 4 times. Okay, but then it goes into this next part, which has uses mainly power chords. So the first bit is going to be a power chord up on this 12th fret of the low E string, so an E power chord. First finger is going to be on the 12th fret of the low E string. Third finger on the 14th fret of the A string. And then fourth finger on the 14th fret of the D string. So again, that classic power chord shape. And then you're going to palm mute it like this. Okay, so it's basically 2 bars of quavers. You can count it like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All palm muted there. Remember, all palm muting means is that you're taking your hand and you are lightly touching the strings, just where the strings are just starting on the saddle of the guitar. If you don't know much about palm muting, I'd recommend checking out other videos to help you with that technique. But yeah, so 2 bars on this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then we're going to move that shape down 2 frets to a D power chord. So on the first finger on the 10th fret, third and fourth fingers on the 12 frets of the A and D strings. And this time you're just going to do 1 bar: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so let's put that together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, then after that, you're going to move all 3 of those fingers up a string. So it's a G power chord, still up on the 10th fret, but now your fingers are on the A, D and G strings. You're not going to palm mute this though, you're just going to hit this chord flush like this. Then you go straight back down to that D power chord. Okay, so all down the string, and then you move back up to the 12th fret power chord, the E power chord. So those 3 strums. Okay, and then one more little thing at the end. You can bar with your first finger on the 12th fret on the basically the D, G and B strings, and just hit that quickly after you've done those 3 chords. Okay, and you can, if you want, you can do a little slide afterwards, but if that's tricky, don't worry, you don't have to do that. But yeah, let's hear that in context. So it goes Okay, that's how you finish that part of the riff. So if I put all of that second half together from the palm muting, it's going to go like this. I'll do it a little slower than the track.